are outside on the property today. Just as it is important to make great enclosures for our parrots, we also need to make sure we keep up with the gardening, because what is an aviary, a tropical aviary, if you don't keep up with the plants and everything else. Now remember guys, we just moved in about 6 months ago. Well, Dennis has been here for about a year now, and I barely got here maybe about 4 months ago for other reasons. And so this is all just starting. As you can see, we have a baby palm. We have baby palms throughout the property. I bought this amazing pot here. I absolutely love it. Like, the camera does it no justice. It's probably about 3.5 feet tall, very wide. It's holding a big plant there, a big tropical plant. I forgot the name of it. I thought the name was on here, but it's not. Dennis made fun of it with his family, said it holds 1,000 gallons of dirt. He doesn't like my big pots, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And then I bought a few more big pots here. And here, as you can see, I love the terracotta color. I love the tropical themes. I love culturistic themes. And I love to try to make everything flow. This is more of a Latino style tropical theme right here. I know that we're trying to make it more of a hacienda paradise or aviary, which I think we're doing a pretty good job. As you can see here, we have some lizard pots. I love the lizard pots. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, guys. Again, Dennis keeps on laughing at me with my pots, but I absolutely adore them. I have a statue here of a woman, and it's like one of those old Latino style hacienda statues holding a plant. I absolutely love this plant. Has like purple on the other side. Now I wish, see, a lot of the plants here I get locally, and there's a lot of local nurseries, and so they don't put the name of the plant on the plant, just like at Lowe's or at Home Depot. So I don't know them. So I'm gonna have to do some research so that I can get the name of the plants. But here is back to my pot here. I was actually told this is probably an antique, like hacienda style pot. As you can see, there's a toucan, a cockatoo, and I think this is supposed to be a macaw, or actually there is a bird. There is a Mexican bird. Now remember guys, we are like 5 minutes from the Mexican border. We are on the tropical trail, about 15 minutes away from the island, and the Mexicans, if I remember, do have a bird, and I forgot, it's not the national bird, but they have another bird that represents something. I actually have a silver old pin. It's an antique jewelry, piece of jewelry, and I think it has the same bird on it. I have to research that, and then I will tell you what that bird means. But I have Bella here helping me.
Listen to your parents, kids. Listen to your parents. Yeah.
And I told her only to fill this halfway because I didn't want it to be too heavy for her. We're trying to plant some of these. I found some amazing hibiscus. I am a hibiscus fan. And they were drying out because I was paying a little bit too much of attention to other things. But remember, I still have boxes in the house. I'm still unpacking. So trying to just get everything done. But these hibiscus are different. I'm going to show you pictures when they bloom. Even the leaves are different, Dennis noted. They're round. And the typical hibiscus leaf is not round, but these hibiscus come out giant, and it's amazing. I love it. If anyone knows the name of those hibiscus, please let me know. And so we're planting them here, and this is the other planter. See, this is the other Hacienda style planter that I got. Again, in the camera, it looks a little smaller than normal. I need to finish filling it with dirt. I only got part of the way before I ran out of dirt. I gotta figure out the name of this plant. This one was drying out a little too because I left it in the pot too long. And I wanted to plant it right away, but I would love to take a picture of it for you guys once it's in full bloom and once it's hydrated, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And here are my Hong Kong orchid trees. Absolutely love them. We planted them in another video. And here are my hibiscus right now blooming. I absolutely adore them. See, this one even has a little wrinkles on it. I love this Hollywood hibiscus. I've been buying them at Lowe's and Home Depot. This is Rico Suave. These have like little wrinkles on the edges. I absolutely love them. Something tells me in a few years I'm going to be talking to you a lot more professionally about these hibiscus, because I just love them so much, and I'm always trying to see what names they are. So this is what I do when there is a hibiscus that falls off. I go and I give it to Shelby. So let's go see Shelby here. These are all the cages that we got recently to put up. Dennis is going to fix them and put them up on our new rows of our new barn. Or he added an extra line of barn, or he extended the barn, I should say. And that's where we're gonna fix those cages and put them there. And these are my elephant ears in another big pot right here. I absolutely love it. And they're thriving here. Those are the other ones that I'm gonna plant soon. They don't have any soil in them. They're just sitting in the pot right now, but I absolutely love these ones. I really do. Let's see. Going back to give the hibiscus to Shelby. Now, before we feed Shelby, I'm going to show you what happened. So I don't even know why this is here.
What is that?
So if you remember my big gigantic garden bed, it started off really well, and then all of a sudden everything just died. Do you guys remember that my strawberry plants used to be here? You can see my tomato plants right now. They grew, but they're a little choked out. What happened was that I ended up, I guess the soil really does matter. I ended up buying soil, but when it rained, look at all this sand in here. So it ended up being primarily sand. So the sand compacted too much on my plants, and then they choked them out. They really did. A few tomatoes grew. And then let me show you the back here for a second. I actually planted some, I can't even think, I forgot what the name of this flower is. So easy, but I can't even think right now. But yeah, look at, the sand soil totally choked them out. So what I did was at first I got a Miracle Grow for my other plants. Look at the soil already messed up my nail polish. I ended up getting a Miracle Grow for the other plants, and the Miracle Grow ended up working amazing on one plant. So, but the Miracle Grow costs like $1,000 per bag. And I'm kidding, we all know it doesn't cost $1,000 per bag, but it is one of the more expensive brands. So what I ended up doing was I ended up going to Walmart, and I got their version of Miracle Grow. And so far, it's working amazing. So let me show you over here. Yes, please, when I'm done recording, I'm sorry. Here's my papaya plant. And I don't know why, I don't know if it got too much water. I mean, new little babies are growing off of this plant, but I'm not sure what's happening there. I got to figure that one out. The only thing that's really survived, so the tomato plant survived a little bit in my garden bed. My blackberry plant produced 2 or 3 blackberries that were absolutely amazing. They were so sweet and so good. And then the sand soil choked it out, as you can see right here. And then you see the blackberries. It had a blackberry bush, and then it choked it out. But for some reason, what seems to be growing just a little bit is my zucchini. Right here, you see a baby zucchini. See that, Belle?
Yeah,
It's
I
growing.
see a cucumber.
And then my pickles. Look, Belle.
I don't like pickles.
You see that? Or maybe that's the zucchini. Again, you can comment on this and let me know what it is. And so this is what's growing on here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to aerate the soil, and I'm probably going to push this sand soil. Once I clear this out, I need to plant my jackfruit, but I need to push my sand soil and even it out across my giant garden bed. And then I'm going to put good soil up to the top and then replant everything. I'm really sad. I'm really sad that my blackberries died and my zucchinis died. And, well, no, I have 2 zucchinis, right? My strawberries died. My cilantro, as you can see, Dennis gave up on my garden because he put his stuff here. But I planted some cilantro, and as you can see, they only made it about 1/2 inch and they stopped growing because they're being choked out by the sand soil. So remember, guys, I am not the master gardener. I am a beginner gardener, but I'm learning as I go. And this is the first time I actually try to plant in tropical weather. So this is also like double new to me. But I'm learning as I go. So don't buy any type of soil that's cheap because it could have sand in it and then it'll choke out all the plants. So let's give the hibiscus to Shelby. Shelby! She actually knows my voice. I want to see if she comes out without me throwing the hibiscus. Shelby! Shelby!
I'm gonna see if she's on.
Shelby! I gotta cut all this stuff today. The battery is charging. I gotta cut all this weeds off today off of the fence.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, there she is. Look. Is she coming without me throwing the hibiscus or no?
She's just gagging.
You're just gagging, Shelby? You're gagging at my presence? Shelby.
How come when
So she has to be bribed to come out. I see her foot. See her foot, guys? She has to be bribed to come out. Oh, wait. No, she doesn't. Oh, wait. I think she sees it. That's what's happening. Shelby! There you go. There's your hibiscus. Actually, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been making fun of Shelby for like 2 years now because she hasn't grown at all. But now that she's had her tiny baby sulcata enclosure and I've been feeding her hibiscus and she's been feeding different food, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like her legs have gotten thicker and bigger and her head's gotten a little bit bigger and even her shell looks bigger.
Yeah,
but now I've been watching some of the reptile YouTubes and I think she has that slanted shell. I gotta research that too if you want to comment on what it is. I think it's a lack of, I think I saw, is she hissing? Oh my gosh. Are you hissing, Shelby? I just fed you a hibiscus and you're acting crazy.
She wants more. She's coming after my butt. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, she's coming after you. She's stuck her leg in there. But I think it was like a lack of vitamin D or something. And maybe that's what made it slanted. But she seems to be getting bigger and looking healthier. So, sorry, Shelb. Once I have another hibiscus, I'll give you another one. All right, guys, I'm going to conclude that for right now. Stay tuned and keep it birdie. I'll have more for you in just a little bit.